So as event photographers, it's really important that we're always prepared for anything. That's why I keep a few things in my trunk at all times, just in case. And today I'm going to share with you guys what those things are. Now, real quick disclaimer, this isn't what I think you need to keep in your car. This just happens to be what I keep in my car. It rotates, it floats. It's not always the same stuff in my trunk. What? So the first thing I keep in my trunk is an extra camera bag. Why would I need an extra camera bag? Here, buddy. Well, here's why. I don't do this for every job, but there's some jobs where I don't know exactly what I'll need, or I know that I won't have a safe place to stow my gear. However, where I will be parking my car will be safe. And so what I'll do is I'll take a really large camera bag, the one that pretty much has everything in it. I load it into the trunk, and in the trunk I have a secondary bag so that when I get to the location, I can transfer what I know I'll end up needing in this bag. And then if I get it wrong, I need to switch something out, I can run to the trunk of my car, switch it out, put it into this bag. It works really well. It doesn't work for all jobs, but for some jobs it works really well when I want to have a lot of options. Okay, next. Next we have reflectors. I don't really need to have these at my home. I rarely shoot at home anymore. When I do, it's usually for my own personal projects. So pretty much my reflectors live in the trunk of my car, so I have them wherever I go. I also have a few backups that I keep at the art centers I teach at. So here's my really large one, which is always fun to open because it can do that cool thing. Next would be unphotography related. But I like to be able to get a workout in anywhere I can, and so I have a kettlebell in my trunk at all times. Maybe I'm teaching, I have a break, I do a kettlebell workout, maybe right before a job, because I always show up early, I sneak in a kettlebell workout. Okay, this guy, this is something that actually came in incredibly handy. So, one way to grow your business is to expand and not just offer photography, but offer videography. For me, that means contracting out videographers that I trust and that I want to work with, not becoming a hybrid shooter. I really believe in specializing, so I don't even put it out there that I personally can shoot video, although I do feel I'm more than capable, at least of filming, not the editing. I hate editing. But anyway, this LED light basically lives in my trunk. At a job recently, I had contracted out a videographer. The client last minute said, you know what, I don't think we have enough light at this venue, which is something that should have come up earlier, but I happen to have this LED light and it kind of saved our butts a bit. So I think any LED light can work, but this guy I really like. It's a WeLight Ninja 300. The cool thing about it is that it basically has a bowen mount, so you can adapt modifiers to it, not adapt, you can actually just add modifiers to it and use it not unlike a strobe. However, it's an LED light. The output's pretty good, you can control the power, it's really handy. So I'll put a link in the description if someone wants this LED light, but I think having any LED light could be a good idea just to keep in the trunk. And I also have a very homemade sandbag. So I couldn't get sandbags in time for a job once, and so what I did is I bought sand at Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember which, and I bought these bags at the 99-cent store. So you don't have to do anything fancy sometimes just to get it done. All right, so next I have this yoga mat still in saran wrap because I'm like really spiritual. And after that, a backup tripod. So I need a new tripod. Even the one I'm filming on is a little janky. The head is great, but the legs are kind of crummy, and I need to replace it. But I also keep this backup. I don't even know where I got it. It probably came with something I bought a long time ago. So I keep this as well in the trunk just in case, because why not? And then I have usually a multitude of tripod light stands. Right now I only have the one. I have so many light stands that I'm able to keep a few in the trunk, a few at different art centers I teach at. I teach at 2 different art centers. So I always have light stands, some at home as well. You never know. A light stand can come in handy for a variety of reasons. For me, it's not just mounting a strobe. It could be mounting a not a POV camera, but a camera, because now I have my YouTube channel and I might want to film a job, that kind of thing. So it can come in really handy for a multitude of things. This doesn't really need to be in here right now. It's just a bunch of modifiers, pretty much umbrellas. I used to keep strobes in the trunk, and I probably still would if I was using them often enough, but that's actually how I lost my strobes. I don't think valet stole them. Maybe they did, but it was definitely stolen from my car while in possession of valet. So it's hard to say what exactly happened. And then last, and this is serious, I keep a pile of wood in my car just in case I need to prove to anyone how badass I am and do a board break. And that's it. That's everything I have in the car currently. Sometimes I add to it, sometimes I take things out. I happen to be using it at home, whatever. But it is a good idea to always be prepared. And if you have space in the trunk, it's a good idea to kind of keep a few essentials in it. All right, thanks for watching.